Hey guys, thanks for being here. Don't mind my kind of lisp, Invisalign filled mouth. It doesn't work if you don't wear it, so I have to wear it. Moving on. Today's tutorial is going to be one of my favorite ways to create wings. I get a whole lot of commentary about the sharpness of my wings, and they're so easy, and I have a couple things that make it really easy and I want to show you guys. So first thing I do is I use the Makeup Forever calligraphy brush, or the handle actually says 400 straight, but you can see the shape of it. It's tapered, right? Great for starting a little thicker, pressing the brush down, getting a little wider, and then slowly getting lighter, using less and less of the brush, tapering away, making a really sharp point. So, let me grab some color here, and I'll show you how it's done. I'm going to load up my brush. I like to just wiggle it in there like this, okay? Like get product between the fibers so the brush is distributing the product and acting like a brush rather than just swiping product on. So I worked it into the bristles. I'm going to place it at the angle I desire. Here, I think. And I'm going to go nice and long. Ta-da! So I've still got a bunch of product on the brush. I'm going to come right about here, use the flat side of the brush. Fill in this bit. And you can make any minor adjustments or modifications from there. But seriously, guys, that's it. You can intensify this by using some mixing medium. I've kicked up some loose powder in the palette here, so I can put a little bit of Duraline on my hand. Then I'm going to add it to the brush lightly. I don't want it soaking wet, just lightly. Create a nice little cream. And then I'm going to pick up this excess, okay? I'm going to try not to get this all over the pan, just picking up some excess. And then I'm just going to go right over what I did. And just trace it for some intensity. Alright, so you can see how this brush is really just did the job for me, honestly. So a couple tricks with the hand. I like to rest my pinky somewhere, usually in my hairline, so that I've got a nice steady resting point. If you're kind of holding your hand out in space, you're more likely to tremble. So, stay steady right up against something. And smooth, fluid movement, okay? Don't try to do it too slow and make it look choppy, okay? You need a smooth line. Now, obviously the first line is the very easiest line because I'm not trying to match it to anything, right? I'm creating my initial shape. So when I go to do the second eye, guys, the most important thing is that you take a step back and draw from there so that you can see your symmetry. All right, if you do it up close, you can't compare eye to eye. You only have one eye in your view. So take a step back, get both eyes in your view, and trace this bad boy. Off to a good start. You can always tap the ends if you got a little too long or you want to fade it out at all. And I think this one's a touch higher, so since it's just powder, I can kind of dab it off a little bit. That's the other thing too, guys. Like, I really like to start big wings with powder. A, it gives me more color variety, but B, it's more forgiving, okay? So you can fix your errors way more easily. And I get pretty good color payoff and intensity with good eyeshadows. I mean, this is Vice Art, so obviously I'm getting color payoff. But yeah, definitely you can use shadow just to trace your shape and then go over it with your liquid or cream or whatever more intense or more durable type of look you're going for. And if you do use like the Duraline, this will be extremely durable. If you just use like the powder itself, which I honestly often do, if your hair falls over your face and things like that, it might rub away. But for the most part, it lasts perfectly fine for me. And that is probably just because of the way I like prep my face and set my face and stuff, honestly. So that all plays an effect. I'm going to fill in this side. Alright, taking a step back, I can see they're not totally symmetrical. They're close, but not there. And the hood of my eyes are slightly different also, so that is going to alter my symmetry just a little bit as well, which you might notice hood's really affecting the overall finished look of your wing, which is why oftentimes you'll see me have like a little bit of like a tick upwards right here where my fold is. It just fills it in when your eyes close, or when your eyes open, right here, that spot. So when you look down, yeah, it's got a little tick there, but it looks good. All right, I think that is pretty close symmetry while looking sideways at a mirror rather than directly at it. So, gonna add some mascara and show you the final look. Okay guys, mascara's done, eyeliner's done, touched up my lips, and I did a bit of powder because my lights always make me sweat. So I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, please do ask.